Tonight, your night is probably protected by a lot of invisible things: a locked door, a blanket, a phone charger, a light switch, and the quiet assumption that nothing outside is trying to eat you. That is an easy night. Now take all of that away: no phone, no lamp, no locked door, no emergency number, just a cave, a sleeping tribe, a dark forest, and one small fire. And for some unlucky reason, you are the person who has to keep that fire alive until morning. At first, this sounds like the easiest job in human history. Just sit there, watch the fire, do not fall asleep. But ancient night had a way of making easy things terrifying, because that little fire was not just a little fire. It was the light, the heat, the kitchen, the warning system, the center of the group, and maybe the closest thing your cave had to a wall. So what if ancient humans lost fire at night? The cave did not just get darker. The whole world outside got closer. To understand this, stop thinking of fire as hot orange decoration. For an ancient group, fire was a system. It made a circle of light. Inside that circle, you could see faces, hands, tools, food, children sleeping near the warm ground. Outside that circle, everything became guessing. A branch could be a branch, or it could be something moving. Fire also dried wet skins and branches. It made food less miserable. It gave people one place to gather. And outside the cave, it made animals hesitate. Maybe the animals did not understand fire, but they understood bright. They understood hot. They understood strange. And sometimes hesitation from the dark was enough. So when someone said, "Keep the fire alive," they were not asking you to watch some burning sticks. They were asking you to guard the border between inside and outside. Now imagine being picked for that job. You are not the strongest hunter. You are not the genius tool maker. You are not the brave hero in the story. You are just the tired person on the ancient night shift. Everyone else collapses under animal skins, and you get the glamorous job of babysitting a flame. For about 10 seconds, it feels easy. The fire is warm. The tribe is quiet. The night seems far away. Then your eyes get heavy. The fire gets smaller. The cave edges turn blue, and suddenly the job does not feel easy. You reach for wood. Some branches are damp, some are too thick, some are too green. One bad branch lands in the fire and does almost nothing. Then it hisses. Then smoke attacks your face like it has a personal problem with you. You cough quietly, because waking everyone up would mean admitting you are losing to a stick. So you blink, add wood, wait, watch, repeat. This is the worst kind of hard job. It looks boring from the outside, but it only stays boring if you do it right. Then the fire gets weak, not gone, just small. And somehow that feels worse. First, the cave gets darker. The orange light pulls back from the walls. The entrance looks bigger. The forest looks closer. Then you hear a small crack outside, not a roar, just a twig. But at night, a tiny sound can become huge. You look toward the cave mouth. Two yellow dots appear, eyes, then another pair, then another. Maybe they are wolves. Maybe they are only curious animals. It does not matter. Your brain is not writing a scientific report. Your brain is saying, "Keep the fire alive." This is when the metaphor becomes obvious. The fire is a wall, a tiny glowing wall between your people and the dark. And now that wall is getting thinner. Panic tells you to throw every branch into the fire at once. Make it huge. Make it bright. Make the eyes disappear. But if you use everything now, what happens before sunrise? So the hard part is not bravery. The hard part is staying calm. So you slow down. One small branch. Wait. Another small branch. Wait. You move wet wood closer to the heat, but not into the flame yet. You dry it first. You push the coals together. You shield the flame with your own body. No one cheers. No one even wakes up. A child turns under an animal skin. Someone mumbles in a dream, and you keep working. This is the part of ancient life that does not look cool. Not hunting, not fighting, not discovering something huge. Just maintenance. Keeping the fire alive, keeping tools from breaking, keeping food dry, keeping watch while everyone else rests. And the strange reward for doing this job perfectly is that nothing happens. No animal enters the cave, no child wakes up freezing. No one has to stumble into the dark searching for fire. The night stays boring. And that means you won. Near sunrise, the cave changes again. The black outside becomes gray. The eyes are gone. The fire is small, but it is still alive. The watcher is covered in smoke, barely awake, holding the last useful branch like treasure. Then the tribe wakes up. They do not see the whole night. They do not see the smoke, the panic, the almost dead embers, or the tiny decisions that kept everyone safe. They only see one exhausted person beside a fire. Maybe they think he did nothing. And in a strange way, they are right. Nothing happened. But that was the success. So if ancient humans lost fire at night, they did not just lose heat. They lost the wall against the dark. They lost the center of the group. They lost the thing that made night small enough to survive. And maybe the fire watcher was not doing the easiest job. Maybe he was doing one of the oldest human jobs of all, keeping the world warm enough, bright enough, and safe enough for everyone else to sleep.